Hello friends, welcome back to another session of Kubernetes. In our last session, we are done with the Kubernetes command line arguments, commands and arguments in Docker. Like internally, Kubernetes is using Docker only. Docker containerization tool it is using. So sometimes it is required that we cannot hard code all the data inside our image. Something we need to pass sometime at the time of creation container. We need to pass some data, and we have seen this example where we are passing the command and the arguments of command explicitly. Similarly here hi is our command line argument. That command line argument is resolved with cmd. Instead of hello it will replace with hi. And if you want to replace this command entry point, then you can use entry point. Echo and command line arguments are hello world. So command is echo and command line arguments are hello world. But by default, what is the command? Java is our command, and entry point and command line arguments are hello by default. And explicitly, if you want to pass argument, you can pass it here like hello world. But in case of hello world, it will give error. If you give only hello world and if you don't give entry point as echo, what it will do? It will try to pick Java. It means internally it will be Java hello world. So hello world class is not there, so it will not work. So that's why entry point we are giving echo. So this is another command and this is the argument. So this we have done in our last session. But if we are using Kubernetes, we will not directly create the container. Here we are creating a container. Manually we are creating our container. But this is okay if you are using any SWAM or anything, then you can go with this approach, or you can write this configuration in file also. But if we are using Kubernetes as an orchestration tool, we cannot we cannot use this approach. And container we are also not creating. Our Kubernetes internally creating container. We are not directly creating the container. So anyhow we need to pass this argument in Kubernetes. Then only Kubernetes will perform accordingly. But if you are using Docker, that is okay. In Docker you can you only are responsible to create the container and you are using that one. Scale up, scale down, you can use Docker stack. Okay. But in case of Kubernetes, we are not creating container directly. So what we need to do, we need to specify anyhow these parameters and command explicitly in Kubernetes, so that Kubernetes will create the container accordingly. Pods or container, inside pod container will be there. Okay, so here we will see how we can pass arguments and commands explicitly in Kubernetes. And along with that we will use in our pod definitions file namespace also we will define, because that is also more important to differentiate applications, grouping the applications. So this is my namespace.yaml file, and this YAML file will create a one namespace. Okay, so before to practice this, what we need to do, we need to create namespace. Okay, so let me go and start our EC2 instances. Here I have created extra large also. If something is not working well, we will go with the extra large nodes EC2 instances, but currently not required. You can directly just go with the worker node, like medium's EC2 instance only, and you can use. You can use Excel. These are two time T2 2 time extra large. Okay, more like 16 GB RAM, 4 CPUs, something like that, this configuration. Okay, so I'm just starting these 3 instances. No, manager node, worker node 1, worker node 2, manager Excel. Okay, this is extra large, we're not using now. If you want to use, you can use it for better performance. Okay. I think it is starting. Let's wait to get started. Okay, copy this IP address. This is the IP address of the manager node. Copy it and paste it here, because we need to copy the some files. We need to copy the some node pod related files and namespace related files we need to copy. Okay, now let's go and connect with EC2. Okay, clear it. So now if you see here, I think we have these files. So what we can do, we can delete this my node, these 3 files. Okay, or else you delete all that YAML files. So sudo rm whatever the file, but YAML files only, I think can delete it. All YAML files are, I think, is deleted. Okay, this my deployments YAML, my pod 1 YAML, my pod 2 YAML, my pod 3 YAML, my service is not required currently. I'm just deleting old one. I think next, is there any pod that is running? qctl dot get pods. Is there any pods is running? No pod currently. In default it is not, but we will not use the default namespace. First, what we need to do, we need to create the namespace. So kubectl dot get namespace. So how many namespaces are there? Default, cube, cube node lease, cube public, cube system. Okay, we have to create our namespace. So first we will copy the namespace file. Copy this namespace file. Okay, file is copied. You see here. Okay, my namespace is there. So now we have to create the namespace. Just create the namespace. Okay, namespace is created. kubectl dot get namespace. Okay, the namespace is there. Fine. next we need to create the pod. So this is our pod configuration for pod 1. If you see what we are specifying, we are just normally, like, we are not passing any command line arguments and commands and argument. We are not passing explicitly. Whatever as it is there in the image we will use, and I will show you. We have I have pushed this image. I have pushed this image to my Docker Hub. You can push your image, whatever we discussed in our last session. We created one image, and that image for command line and all we tested in our local. We didn't push that image actually to our Docker Hub, but you push it. Okay, I pushed it. I already pushed that. Okay, this one is that. Fine. So this is nothing but that image only. This is nothing but that image. Container name you can give anything, and this is a container specification. In this specification, containers are there. What is the name of container and what is the image of container, and in the metadata, what is the name of pod and what is the namespace in which pod should be grouped. Okay, so that namespace my ns namespace is there. If you see, my ns namespace is there. Fine. Next, what you need to do, you need to copy this pod 1 my pod1.yaml file. Go ahead and copy this. So yes, this one, this is that command. Okay, go ahead and copy it. Okay, it's copied. If you ls, you see here the file is copied. Next, just you need to create the pod. That's it. Create a pod first. Okay, pod is created. Yeah, file is there. You see, file is there, my pod one. So from that one we created the pod. Now what you need to do, you need to get the pod, but pod from which one, which namespace? The pod is inside which namespace? My ns. In this namespace pod is there. Okay, and it is telling container creating. Still it is saying container creating. Will it take some time? Yes, sometime it will take some time. Okay, the pod is there. Describe the pod. You can go and describe the pod once. Describe, I think you will not see any. Oh, I think it is deleted. Sorry, pod is deleted. I need to create it again. It is deleted. Okay, create it again, no issue. Okay, created. So if you see the get pods, again it is okay, it's running. This time it is running. Okay, so clear it, and you see a new pod is created 30 seconds ago and it is running. Fine. Now you see, get and see the logs, what it is there. In case of running, hello, same only. Whatever we discussed in our last session, same. Hello guys, welcome to Tech Hub. Because still it is in running mode, that's why you can see here 33 seconds. But the time for this one is how much? 50 seconds. 50 seconds, 42, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now this is over. You see the logs. Okay, still it is running. 58 seconds. Okay, get pods. Okay, restart happened, I think. Get pods and logs. 26 seconds ago. Okay, restart happened. Okay, because internally what it will do, automatically pod will be restarted. Okay, that's why you will not be able to see the logs sometime, full log. Yes, exited, you can see here. Next time if you see again, I exited. Once it will be again running, it will restart. Okay, fine. So you can see hello, this is hello, but because we are not passing, if you see our first my pod 1.yaml, there is no argument. Okay, in the second one we are passing one argument. You see here we are passing one argument, but before to that one, let me delete the pod. Let me delete the pod. This is the pod that you want to delete it. Okay. Okay, so it is running. Let's go and delete the pod. Okay, it is deleted. Next, what we will do, I will copy the other YAML file, my pod 2. So in my pod 2, what we are doing extra, just we are passing hi, argument as a hi. Command will be Java only, but argument is hi. Okay, fine. So simple, just go. Okay, I think we copied here already. Now go and create the container. Go and create the container. Create a pod. Okay, pod is created. So you can see if the pod is created, okay, still it is not there. I think pod is not there. Okay, kubectl dot get pods my ns. Okay, it is there, container creating. Fine. Now if you go and see the logs, currently there is no log. Why? Because still container, so still it is container creating. If container is not created, it will not uh, get the logs. Okay, it's fine. Let's wait. Container creating might take some time, or else if you think try to delete and similarly like how we did before, if we delete it and again if you create, I think it will be fastly working. Let's see, let it be. And what we will do in the next, I will hello, please subscribe my channel. You can add this also. So after this command, these will be the parameters. Okay, fine. We'll check this one, but once let it be done. And if you see in my pod 3, so we are passing explicitly. Command also we are giving echo. This is our command, and what is the argument for this command? Please subscribe my YouTube channel is the argument for the command. Clearly it is telling here. But if you see in the 2, what is the command here? What is the command? Whatever the default command we have given in our YAML, in our image, Java is the default command. Java is the default command. Okay, EL channel. Okay, Java is the default command here, and these are the arguments. Here the default argument is a command is Java, argument is hello, but here argument explicitly we are giving hi. Please subscribe my channel. Now I given, before I just given hi only. Oh, it is taking a lot of time to delete also. Okay, fine. Then here we are passing both. We are passing command also, and we are passing argument also. Command is echo. It will print what? Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, fine. Still it is taking this much time. No resource. Okay, not there, deleted. Again create. Fine. So go ahead and create it. Go ahead and create this. Oh, alert exist. Creating pod object is being deleted. Pod 2 already exist. Okay, this is already exist, but it is not showing. Let me try again. Okay, still it is deleting, but why it is not showing? In that case, internally it is processing. Okay, terminating. Still it is, you can see here, it's terminating. Fine, let it will take some time, I think. Sometime it will take times. Let me. Okay, now there is no container, so now let's go ahead and create it. No, not this one, this one. Okay, okay, so now create the pod and get the pod. It's pending, still it is in pending. Okay, thing will take time. Meanwhile you cannot check the logs also. Okay. Okay, You can see now container is running. So if container is running, you can get the log. Okay, see now this time it is coming hi guys, welcome to tech hub. Whenever this will be done, it will be okay. It will exited and it will come. Fine. So let's go and delete this pod. Okay, and copy this same file again, because what we modified here, we just modified these parameters. Please subscribe my channel also, we have added. So let's copy this file once again and create the new pod. Okay, it's copied, and this pod it is deleting. Will take some time to delete the pod. Let's wait. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so still it is terminating. Meanwhile, just see the file my pod 2.yaml. Okay, so it is there. Fine. Now I think it is still it is terminating. Okay, so I think it is deleted. There is no name pod in this namespace. Go ahead and create the pod. Okay, it's created. Now you see get pods, so it is there in pending state now. Once it will be in running state, we will see the logs. Okay, okay, it is already that is okay. Get pods pending, clear it, pending. Still it is in pending state. Then it will be in container creating, then running, terminator, deleting, terminating, something like that. Status will be changing. Okay, now this time node is also assigned node 1 and pending. Still it is pending. We'll give some IP address and all. Will be in container creating states. It is assigned to worker node 1. Once it will be in running state, we will see the logs. Meanwhile, if you want to give the descriptions, you can see the description of this pod. Yes, you can see here container creating state is container creating. Okay, fine. Next, check the get pods. Okay, parameter related details, it is there. See, you can see now. Arguments is this one. Hi, please subscribe my channel. These are the arguments. Okay, command is a default Java. We are not passing the command. We will see in that in our next example. Okay, still I think it is waiting. Will take some time. Okay, so still it is container creating state. Once it will be in running, we'll see. We can see the logs, and this time in logs it will print the parameters also, the command line arguments, whatever we are passing, it should print these command line arguments also. Please subscribe my channel. Okay, because the code inside is written in this way. It might take some time to be get started, but still container it is creating, taking more than expected time. That's why I was thinking to take that extra large, but okay. Oh, crashed loop back off. Okay, let's see what could be the logs for that one. I think oh, could not find or load main class. This is the entire name it is taking as a single one. Okay, so I think arguments. So one argument, this is a one argument. So in that case, I think next argument will be uh, something like that. Please, okay, or else something, it would be something like that. We need to test it. Please subscribe my channel, you can give it here. Okay, you test it. I think we need to delete this container again, and we need to do it once. Let me try. That is itself name is taking as a single name actually, that's why. Okay, it's deleting. Now the new pod, you need to copy it. Go ahead and copy file. Okay, it is copying and it will be deleting. Some time again it will take to delete. Okay, what I will do, I will just try to restart these systems. I think we will, it is better to do that one. I think immediately it will be do. Stop it. Otherwise it will take a lot of time. It is better to start again and connect again. Okay, it is stopping. It will take some time to stop, and immediately we will start again and we will do. I think next onward what we will do in the extra large. We will not take this one, will take lot of time. And why not taking extra large now? Because we need to copy the files and we need to do everything again, or else leave it, take extra large again, not do it. Anyway, just one file we need to copy it, that's it. Fine, these are stopped, this one will be starting. This is the public IP, copy this, and we need to paste it here and here also in the next file I am placing. Fine, next just connect with this one. This Docker and everything I have installed, Kubernetes and all in that machines. This cluster is ready. Okay, fine. So very first will be, we need to copy this my node 2. Okay, my node 2 is there. This deployment and service I tested before, so that is okay. Or else do one thing, sudo remove star.yml, just deleting. Okay, these two are there now, clear. Copy again my node 2, just we need to copy once. Okay, if you see ls and see my node 2, it's okay. Now just go ahead and create the container. But before to that one, I think we need to create we need to namespace also we need to create, because I don't know whether namespace will be there or not. We need to do that one also. Okay, let's copy that namespace file also once. Okay, namespace file will be copied. Meanwhile, just create the namespace. Namespace is copied, I think. ls, yeah, namespace is there, so create the namespace. Okay, namespace is created, fine. Next, create this container. Okay, pod is created. Now get pods, do the get pods. This problem will come, I don't know, still I'm not able to resolve that one, but okay, hope it should work fine with this one, but this is okay. But anyhow this should work, like container creation, deletions, every task it should work fastly. That what we are expecting from this type of system. Namespace, okay, namespace is there. Next, what we need to do, we just need to create the we need to get the pods detail. This also will take time again, container creating. Okay, meanwhile what I will do, I will copy the other file also. Wait, so what is the last mypod3.yml? In this one what we are doing, we are both commands and argument we are passing, remaining same, commands and argument we are passing explicitly. We will test this one, but before to that one, we want to get the output from that one. So let me copy this file. We can copy, no problem, we can copy. So just go ahead and copy this mypod3 YAML also. Okay, it's copied. Okay, container creating still. See, file is there, mypod3.yaml is there. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Container creating still taking time, that same, that's why I was not about to take this system, because again it's taking same time. But maybe the communication is okay. So now it is running. So if it is in running, then you just get the logs. Okay, get the logs. Yes, you can very well, you can see now how it is happening. You see, since you are giving in a single line, it is considering this is the same single one argument, but this is not a one argument. I want to pass multiple, so this is one argument, this is one argument. Okay, so yeah, it is working here fine. How many arguments are there? Only you can see now how many arguments are there. How many arguments are there? Is that logs? Logs. Let me paste it. I think yes. So two arguments are there. One, please subscribe my channel. First argument is the Java one. Hello, hi file is there. In that one, these are the arguments. Fine. Okay. You can delete it. Just go ahead and delete. Go ahead and delete. It should delete immediately, but okay, no problem. Let's anyway, we have copied this other file also. Okay, so still it's terminating, but meanwhile you can create the other pod, because that pod is my pod 3. Okay, let's go and create it. Okay, pod is created, and if you get the pod details again, get pod. So one is terminating, another one is container creating. Okay, so in this one, if you see what is there in our my pod 3, so echo please subscribe my channel, this much is it should give actually. Okay, so pod 3 is completed means executed successfully. And if you see the logs of this one, let me see the logs ones, and yes, you can see please subscribe my YouTube channel. So we have modified both like commands and arguments we are explicitly passing here. If you see pod 3, command is echo, arguments is please subscribe my channel, one argument. You can pass more than one. Okay, fine. So like that you can use commands and arguments in Kubernetes. Okay, fine. Okay, so in the next session we will see environments variable in Docker and Kubernetes. Okay, so I hope you like this session. Please subscribe my channel, and we will see you in the next session. Till that, bye bye and have a nice day.